And this is about to go down. From Pepsi Center in the Mile High city of Denver, the Lakers taking on the Nuggets. For the Los Angeles Lakers, halfway through the season and holding on to an impressive third place in the Western Conference. They want to keep it going. Nuggets, Lakers, coming up on 2K Sports. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. D.A., take it away.
Well, Coach Mike Malone had this to say about his understated superstar, Nikola Jokic. Malone said he's truly beloved by all his teammates. No ego, a little bit goofy, doesn't take himself too seriously. And with his success, he's still the same kid. That's why everybody cares about him and respects him. Kevin?
The Nuggets lucky to have him. Thanks, David. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for him.
And he's been very active with his hands. How about the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on the defensive side.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Get out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Howard in at the center position. And for the Nuggets, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Porter in at the small forward.
A championship standard in L.A. with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yes, yeah, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the rafters and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Here's the kid. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Howard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
Ball's knocked loose. Murray picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Celtics. They sink a little bit here in the rankings. Still, though, remaining in the top 5.
And when you look at the Lakers, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinion. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
And a wide-open look for Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Shots like this are why people are just so high on Porter. Has such a quick release on that jump.
Davis, the pass to the kid. No good from outside. Harris outside. No good on the 3. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. In the corner, it's James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Well, money well spent. I mean, for his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
He misses the free throw. Hey, Chris, what do you think is the best way for a coach who has lost a locker room to get it back?
You just got to be honest and open, Kevin. You know, everyone's adults, and if you can't handle the information, then the onus is on that player. But just look at what happened in Minnesota last year. You know, just terrible in the locker room. It's not good for the fans, especially the hometown fans that believe in this young team. And so a lot of times it just comes down to clear, open communication.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio.
As good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Here's the kid. He's covered by Murray. And finished off by Davis.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Pass to Jokic. The layup off target.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a flukeness.
And finished off by Davis.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
It's been a slow start here for Denver. It's a 3-point game. Harris kicks to Murray. Offline with his 3. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Well, it tells you a lot about who's the more aggressive team. I mean, they should have that same exact attitude tonight.
And there's the pass to Porter. Off target from 3-point range. Inside, Rojo. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Shot to stop the run. And it's Jokic missing. Los Angeles leading by 8. To the paint. Here's Rojo. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Denver's gone 0 of 3 from 3-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
Same time, way back or made back. I swear I always had the same drive. Up and stuck off the Bucks by the landslide. You ain't fly, you on standby.
With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. And you look at the kid leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Now here is Harris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 6 to shoot. Here's Millsap. Here's Jokic. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Rojo. And the layup's good off the glass. The kid's got 9.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the league's most feared.
Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Now here's Murray. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Here's Rojo. Takes it off the glass. 13 points in the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's Murray after the made shot from the kid. Pass to Jokic from 18 feet away, and too long on the shot.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Denver shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Porter passes to Harris. Now Murray. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The drive by Jokic. Harris trying to get free, and Jokic throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got his second basket of the night. Lakers leading by 10. To the middle, Millsap with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the strength of Murray finishing the shot off easily, even with the hump?
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Barton is checked in.
What's up?
And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
Well, you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
Barton surveying the floor. Good, nice job down low.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Down low, it's deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Plumlee is checked in for Millsap, and Monte Morris subbed in for Michael Porter. Millsap is checked in for Plumlee. Porter comes in for Barton. And Harris subbed in for Morris. And then for the Lakers, Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Dion Waiters comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's the kid in for Rajon Rondo. Murray dishes to Millsap. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Millsap and Jokic, the big men. The backcourt is Murray and Harris, and it's Porter at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the kid in his last game against the Suns was superb. He scored 41 points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Yeah, Greg, it's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
So they take the lead. Porter's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jokic. Great ball handling in this game. Chris, we see it all the time. Of all of them, whose crossover impresses you the most right now?
Oh, right now, okay. Man, you got to go out to, wherever Kyrie Irving is. First of all, his handles are
Great handle, right?
Oh, his handles are sick. Don't forget about Curry, because Curry can shoot so well. Sometimes we sleep on his handles. And John Wall with the speed, there's no way you can stop John Wall coming full speed at you. He can cross you over left and right, or right, without even blinking, and you'll just be standing still, stuck, not even realizing he laid the ball up past you already.
Both free throws good from the kid. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Murray surveying the D. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
For Denver, they have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
The kid passes to Davis. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Playing him tough inside, air forbidden the layup. Got to get the whole team pumped up.
Murray. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Passes to Howard. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Suns. Here's Rojo, and it's blocked. Harris against Waiters. Here's Harris. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
Clock is at 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lakers passing it around. And it's Davis missing. The Nuggets leading by 5. Wide open look here for Murray, and he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
As long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
See the numbers for the kid. 1st in steals, 2nd in assists, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And as you said, number 1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you. Okay, time now for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Nuggets head athletic trainer. He told me that it's a sprained knee. And while he is in extreme pain right now, he appears to have escaped without suffering any tears. He won't play any further tonight, obviously, and will be out for quite a while. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, but fortunately, we know he's in good hands. We hope to see him back on the court soon.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
You know, Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball. And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Well, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Back to Murray. But they'll get another chance. Millsap finds Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Murray is so skilled at drawing these types of fouls. He loves getting to the charity stripe.
Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. And some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year, and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
Back to Jokic. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Los Angeles, they've had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter. And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
Here's Rojo. Good work defensively by Millsap.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Porter, no luck. Lakers trail by 10. And Waiters has it in the corner. To the wing right side. The kid passes to Waiters. Here's the kid. There's the dish to Davis. Fires the 3. Waiters no luck.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Waiters against Harris. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Boys is checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for the kid. Lakers. Some changes. Murray surveying the D. Los Angeles with another miss.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Heads up. Let's get this done. Che, you heard what Coach said. All right, we see your effort out there. All right, just keep doing what you're doing.
I mean, I want to win.
All right, we all want to win.
All right, the only thing you can control is you. All right, so just give us a half like you just did, and whatever happens, you know you didn't cheat it. That's all you can do. All right. All right.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Deion Waiters is out there with the kid, and it's Howard in at the center. Denver leading by 14. Knocked away. Fast break, the Lakers. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Raiders against Harris. Murray outside. Shoots. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Murray's got 21 in the game.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer, someone who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the court.
Here's Rojo. The three-pointer, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Harris kicks to Murray. And sent back by Howard. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Murray, no good. Lakers trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. The players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. Some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Drilled from 11 feet out. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Murray's shooting form, exceptional. Whenever the ball is coming off his fingers like that, you just have to assume it's going in.
And it's Davis missing. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Porter. GA drafted after only playing 3 games at the University of Missouri. A lot of people probably hadn't seen Michael Porter Jr. play basketball. But with that in mind, describe his game for us now.
Kevin, at 6'10", he's a fluid athlete with tremendous shot-making ability. He grew up one of 7 kids, homeschooled. They all played ball. He's had a basketball in his hands from a very young age, and you can see it in his approach.
Here's the kid. He's covered by Murray. Here's Rojo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jokic. The league has cracked down C-Webb on flagrants. He's leaving the bench. Do you think we need to be as strict about it as we've been?
Oh, I love the attention to detail the league has given on flagrants. So you don't want the flagrants of the past. My friend Kevin McHale, he says Rampus just ran into his elbow. That wasn't even a flagrant foul on that play, if anybody remembers that old play that I'm talking about back in the Celtics-Laker days. But how about today? My thing, Kevin, is just don't call a ticky-tack a flagrant. I think we all know what a flagrant is. Let's keep the new flagrants as flagrants and no flopping. If you flop, no flagrants. Games are too important. You don't want that flagrant 1, flagrant 2, a shot and the ball. It can change the momentum of the game. I think the league and the refs are doing a great job. Let's just not let those ones that aren't flagrant sneak in there because of flopping.
And Chris, what about players leaving the bench when there's something going on?
Well, I'll tell you what, the league has always been great about that. And now what's funny is if you watch the games, there's an assistant coach that is designated just when he sees a scuffle on the floor. His only job is to run to the end of the bench and stand at the line with his arms out so no player can cross him. So not only is the league taking steps, not only the players mindful of it, but now you have an assistant coach whose only job is to stand up there and to be an obstacle so that no players can step that foot across the line. It changes series. It causes big fights. It puts fans in harm's way. We just don't need it.
And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds now tonight. That cuts the lead to single digits. The Kid's got 8 points here in this quarter. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And the Kid picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
And stolen by Howard.
Intelligent defense. He reads the play. Gets himself in the perfect position to come up with the steal.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Porter. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Now a chance, guys, to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for McGee.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him, and a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
Both free throws good from the Kid.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And here is Murray. He's got 23. That shot off. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Puts it up for Davis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Jokic kicks to Millsap. They get it back. Jokic, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Waiters passes to the Kid. Just 4 to shoot. Another shot. Waiters gets a wide open look. Tries yet again. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good.
Here for Denver. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. Jeremy Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. Will Barton, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Morris subbed in for Harris. Here's Rojo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Pass to Barton. Lets it go from deep. No good. Shot missing. So the Lakers will take it the other way. No good from the Kid. The Nuggets leading by 5. Here's Morris. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's the Kid, covered by Morris. And let's take a second to recognize the rookies who have been doing a terrific job distributing the basketball this past month. And you look at the Kid, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. There's a minute left to play here in the third. Now the pass to Murray. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Morris passes to the kid. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morris, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Morris is such a gifted scorer in the paint. He utilizes both his height and weight to get deep inside.
27 seconds left to play in the third. Morris into the lane. Plumlee trying to break loose. Good work there as it goes. Morris has got his second bucket of the night. Here's the kid, covered by Morris. Look at that.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Deep two from Murray. Misses there. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Nuggets lead by 2. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Jamal Murray is out there with Morris. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Passes it to the kid. He kicks to Waiters. Pass to the kid to take the lead. But they recover it. Kuzma, right side, to tie it up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Kuzma's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
Pass to Plumlee. McGee on the double team. Back to Morris. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Waiters. Here's Rojo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
That one is off.
He's taking an aggressive approach since halftime. Drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
No luck that time either. And Morris has got the ball here for Denver. Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 25 points.
And the D has no answer for Murray. Just absolutely ferocious at attacking the basket.
Here's the kid, covered by Morris.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Yeah, Kevin, this is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Murray. Excellent D there from Waiters. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Murray against Waiters. Murray, the pass to Plumlee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Jokic has checked in for Jeremy Grant. Plumlee hits them both. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Kicks it to Davis. It's not going to go for him. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Martin passes to Morris. Chalk up two there. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
They grab their own miss. Kicks it to Waiters. Clock at 6. A second chance effort. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Plumlee's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the inside, Murray. Up and in on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. That free throw good from the kid. Both free throws good from the kid. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Raiders against Murray. At the elbow. Jokic. The pass to Barton. Six on the shot clock. He dishes it to Plumlee. Tipped away. And stolen by Kuzma. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Down low. Here's Plumlee. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's the kid. He's covered by Murray. Clock at 6. Pass to Kuzma. Waiters on the wing. McGee trying to break free. And Waiters with the bucket on the assist by Kuzma.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Barton.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Timeout called the Lakers. And the Nuggets rhythm changes. Paul Millsap's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Gary Harris in for Morris. James checked in for the Lakers. The pass to the kid. Here's McGee, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Millsap in the corner. The Lakers with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Rojo. Here's Davis. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Davis has got 10 points in just the second half. The Nuggets trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Harris looking it over. Stolen by Waiters. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Denver making a switch here. Porter's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Howard's checked in. Harris against Waiters. Harris kicks to Millsap. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Jokic, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
The shot missing. Great D that time from Howell. Here's Rojo. Count it.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
That free throw good from the kid. The Nuggets trail by 8. Harris outside. Dishes it to Murray. To the paint, trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Here's Rojo. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot.
Deep 2 for Murray. That one a little long. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Rojo. And again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Here's the kid. He's covered by Murray. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Harris against Waiters. Harris dishes to Millsap. Passes it to Murray. Clock at 4. James with some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D. Avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
I have to enjoy seeing Murray jam it down. His vertical is very impressive.
The kid passes to LeBron. Here's the kid, guarded by Porter. Here's the kid. Inside. Here's Davis. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, the kid.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this game. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thank you, David.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Here's the kid, Millsap covering. Here's Davis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Putting a cherry on top of that layup has a little fun with the double clutch.
And the trade for Anthony Davis a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Here's the kid. Jokic defending. No good from the kid. The Nuggets trail by 9. On the way, Harris. He's guarded by Waiters. Murray right side. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. This one for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
Here's the kid. Millsap covering. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Porter.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Here's Rojo. And that's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Harris outside. To Jokic. Pulls up on the wing. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Here's the kid. He's covered by Murray. Here's Rojo. The feed to Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 29 in the game.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it. You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
No good that time.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
So I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure they two will have a good laugh about it later.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
It's got to be nice to have that combination of height and skill. You know you can get your shot off pretty much against anyone.
And it's sent back by Jokic. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 2.
And Millsap was the focus there defensively, just stretching out to bother the shot.
There's the pass to Murray. To the middle. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy of this situation.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. For three, Harris. Off target from downtown. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Well, so watch continue. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to escape.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. Just 4 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
Here is Porter. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that about wraps it up. Ray Anthony and David Alton. This is Kevin.